And we are live. Hey everybody, welcome back to CoopCouchGaming. All you fellow Coop operatives out there. Sorry if I come across as a little bit tired. I just got back. I'd mentioned Wednesday that I would be on the road. I literally just got back in the door, I think around 7 o'clock. So sorry I'm running a little behind too. I'll let the cut card run a little long, but I am here. And good old Friday, you know what that means. It's going to be good old Nostalgia Kick Friday. First of the series. The other day we had a great fun time playing Cat Quest. That game was both a lot funner than I was anticipating, as well as a lot more challenging than I was anticipating. Like, I don't know if it's just because I'm just a bad gamer, which is very much the case. Look back at any of the Dark Souls runs, and can't really say I'm all that great. But that being said, the ignition factor, that's what we're going to be playing today for our very first Nostalgia Kick. Nostalgia Kick Friday, so I'm really looking forward to it. This game, like, there's a few games from when I was younger, and that's what Nostalgia Kick Friday is going to be. It's going to be games that I had as a kid that I really enjoyed playing, things like that, or just classics in general. There's some classics that I've been wanting to play, but like I haven't got a chance to. I would love to fit those in too, so that's kind of the plan for Fridays, But Ignition Factor, that's a special one for me. I remember back in the day, we didn't really buy a whole lot of games. We had, fortunately enough, we had, a console to play it on. But I remember we used to go to, there was a local convenience store to where we lived. And we would occasionally rent games from them. They would only rent them out to people that they, would trust to bring them back. So they had it pretty cheap. Like, not everybody could just go in there and walk out with one. But it was really cool. This is one in particular that we used to rent out a lot. I really enjoyed the Ignition Factor back in the day quite a bit. And since Mitchell was kind enough to grant me a Switch, this past Christmas, on the Virtual Console, they have the Ignition Factor. So, dude, I've been playing this, like, I've been having a great fun time with this, like, and I figured, hey, what better game to do our first Nostalgia Kick Friday than a game I absolutely love for the SNES. And it's a game that, like, not very many people know about. Like, if you ask anybody SNES, the Ignition Factor, they're probably not going to know what in the world you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a random game, but, like, it was pretty solid. So, like, yeah, man. Like, I'm looking forward to it. But yeah. First and foremost, like, I don't know what, like, I haven't really done a whole lot of research into it, but I think the translation team on this one were pretty much given, either they were given free reign to do what they want with the translation, or they were given very minimum sort of direction, because, like, a lot of it is, like, there's probably originally a serious story behind this, right? But it ultimately is just, like, the dialogue's just kind of all over the place. There's just, like, it's just kind of jokey, which is totally fine by me. But, like, yeah, it's really cool. But, like, I do want to actually, like, do a little bit of searching and seeing, like, why they went the route with it that they did as far as the story. Because, like, yeah, a lot of it's just kind of like whatever they wanted to do, right? So I'm just like, I don't know. I guess we'll find out eventually. But yeah, we go ahead and hop on over to the game if we want. Let me transition us over. Push the button for. There we go. Yeah, 1994, the Ignition Factor, Delico Games. I'm trying to think. They did Peacekeepers, I think, and I don't know. I'm trying to think of other ones. I'm sure there's others that I'm just not aware off the top of my head. But dude, Ignition Factor, man. Dude, I love this game. Like, no joke, this game's great. Like goodness, this is like such a throwback. Like dude, I remember, like, I mean, this game's hard, but even then, like, I remember, like, beating the game back in the day, and it's like, you know, I beat it, you know, since I've gotten the Switch, but, like, dude, yeah, there's parts of this game that are pretty tricky. You'll see, at one of the places, you know, is electric manufacturing, facility, but, like, electronic, let me rephrase that, electronic, manufacturer. But like that level is pretty tricky. Like, not gonna lie, like that level will get you. Yeah, and you'll see why here in a bit. But yeah, let's just get into the game. All right, let me turn it up a little bit. I want to hear the music and stuff too. Honestly, once you get into the game, a lot of it's atmospheric, and I think that was a good choice. Either they could have went atmospheric, which is what they did, which is great. Or they could have just done like a really hyperactive. So like when you start a stage, there's like a little theme that plays, right? And they could have like just extended that through the whole level and just keep that huge amount of like suspense kind of rolling. Like, I would have been totally down for that, but we get the atmospheric take, which is, you know, it is nice unto itself. So, okay, people, let's save some lives. All right. Save some lives up in here. Probably my favorite level, probably just because I used to play it so frequent. Bradshaw Steel Mill. This level, this is probably still one of my favorite levels, just because of like, you know, and honestly, like, now that I'm in the position that I am in, you know, working with the people that I work with, like, it's so much more relatable now. Like, you know, and we'll get into it. I'll get into it while we're doing the level, but like, yeah, just a lot of these things, it's like, oh, I think I know probably why some of this could have happened, or like, you know, sort of the circumstances behind it, you know what I mean? Just yeah. Age to do that to you. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. The Bradshaw Steel Mill is on fire. Some workers are still trapped inside. In 8 minutes, the factory will be no longer safe. Rescue at least 5 people and get out fast. Comments? This guy. If we carry too many items, you won't be able to run or kick. You can identify which color a door is by the markings on either side of the door. Alright. Note to self. Do the thing with the doors. So there's some levels have multiple floors. So this is sort of the blueprint, right, of the level. Some levels have like multiple floors, which makes them a bit trickier. Oh, I just realized. Hold up. Give me uno momento. I gotta grab something real quick. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No. Okay. No. There we go. Sorry. There we go. You guys expect some issues here and there on this channel, right? Give it a second. Hopefully are we good? We good? 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 Yeah, we good. Perfect. Alright. But yeah, there are certain stages where you have multiple floors, which can get tricky if you don't know how to read the maps. At first, the maps are kind of convoluted, but basically you just need to know you have catwalks, you have each floor is broken down. You can actually push each floor to get more info about it. Sometimes it's pretty generic. It's just like area 1. Like, what's that? A2 is the furnace room. Yeah, furnace room. Be careful of the molten iron. So yeah, you kind of get a little bit of info about certain rooms that can come in handy later. Yeah, there's the exit via the catwalk there. That's also going to be our entryway. That'll later be our egress. But area 4, area 5, area 6, area 7. That's the main control room. That's going to be an important one for us going in. But yeah, dude, this game's cool. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like, I like this game, man. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It's just like it's cool. I don't know. I just realized I need to change something real quick. Give me uno momento while I get this changed out. Watch this. It's gonna be some kind of magic real quick. As we boop, 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 boop. Oh no, it's actually not, because oh no! What am I doing to the screen? No! Nah, it's okay. That's actually what we want. Yeah, we actually want quite a bit. Hold up. Yeah. On the fly changery, as they call it. There we go. That's much better. Then we can do this. And boom! That's still not quite there. Well, you know what? I'm gonna fix it right now. Because I know what I need to do to fix it. I need to do this to fix it. Boom, boom. Let that fix it. Yeah. Give me some of that. There you go. Yeah, now we good. Yeah. I can make it better though. Sorry, I love doing this kind of stuff. Yeah, we can make it better. Boom, boom. Perfect. Alright. We are set. Yeah, we want to. Boom. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, we solid now. Alright. But yeah, so not only do you have your map view, right? You also can direct the fire truck, you know, where they're going to be focusing their efforts to. So for us, having it towards the back is actually ideal because we're basically entering through the front, the front entranceway there, via the catwalk. So we're going to want more stuff in the back because by the time we actually reach the back of the facility, which is also where the ironworks is at, that's where we're going to need some additional power at. So we'll do that. Each item has an icon, either a circle or a triangle. You cannot use two items with the same icon at the same time. Noted. After you have selected, push OK. So I know just for a fact, because I've played this game before, electrical fires. We're going to have numerous electrical fires to deal with. And that's really the majority of what we need. We can go ahead. CO2 bombs. Those are really handy. Very handy. These bombs can put out large areas of fire. So, yeah, CO2 bombs, it's really cool if you look up some of these. Back in the day, well, I say back in the day, I'm trying to think. Halon used to be a really good fire agent. Plastic explosives, we don't need those for this. The pole, we don't need for this. But yeah, back in the day, Halon, I'm trying to think. Halon, is it Halonite? Halon, oh, what's it called? That used to be a really good extinguishing agent. But it's since been banned. But CO2 still exists. They still, make use of that. It's really only effective in, like, enclosed spaces, though. So, because the thing is, and even then, if you don't follow it up with other preventative stuff, like trying to extinguish, things like that, it's going to just build back up because effectively all you've done is just displaced air. And eventually it's just going to dissipate. It's going to just go on its merry way. And then it's like, oh, air's back. You still got the material and you still got the heat. So what's to say it's not going to just start back up? Yeah, equip items. Noted. You can call on the fire engines 3 times as far as being able to target specific locales, and immediately getting into the action. Run. Okay, now we're good. All right. So this game, it's atmospheric, and it gives you the initial kick of what do you call them? The initial kick. Ooh, you want to put these out before they do anything here. Got some storage vessels. Go away. Alright, so we gotta wait for the pressure to build back up for our hose here. There we go. Ooh, lots of fire. Go away. So your other dudes there, they can replenish your items. Go ahead and throw CO2 bomb at that. But yeah, your allies, they can give you certain items that you didn't bring along. They carry extra stuff. Ooh, there's person. Save you! Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay. Running down. Alright, alright. But yeah, dude, this game is so cool. Like, I know there's an item here just because yeah. You play this game enough and you kind of get a memory of the items. Keep your eyes open for any items you can save. Yeah, I just did, dude. I know for a fact. Go! There we go. Blue, we're gonna have some electrical fires. Switch out. Alright, we good, we good. Put it out! Save the dude! Alright, we good, we good. Switch back. Note, this is not a speedrun by any means. Like, I don't even know... I don't think there's anybody in recent times that has actually speedrun this game. I remember, like, maybe 2 years ago, there was a guy, who, was speedrunning this game, and he was really good at it. I think his final time, his, like, final run, I think was... Oh! Save you! Get out of the way, dude. Alright, there we go. Forget those. I've got people to save. But yeah, I think the dude that speedrun this game, I think his final time was like 18 minutes and something. So I am definitely not going to do that. So don't expect me to do that. But dude, like, yeah, this game is great. Like, love this game, man. Ooh, I missed the jump. You can kind of speed yourself up a little bit if you jump at the right time. Guy gonna be up here. Save him real quick. Oh, I forgot to mention there are certain random events and stuff that trigger. You know, not necessarily random, but like depending on what you do with the amount of time that you have. Yeah, stuff like that. Depending on like what you do with the time that you have, random events and stuff can trigger that you have to deal with. So, you know, that falling. Sometimes your teammates will fall, you know, get injured and stuff, and you have to go and handle them. Things like that. And it's just like, yeah, you alright? Yeah, you alright. Let's see. I need to go. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Yeah. I got you. Oh! Yeah, I immediately walked to the fire. So you push your trigger button and you can see into the next room over. I should have done that more preemptive. Because yeah, otherwise you can't really see certain stuff. But yeah, for an instance like this, it's like a metalworks. There could be a number of things that would have caused a fire like this. I mean, granted, the implication is that you find dynamite. But in IRL applications, you likely... Yeah, we can ditch this. So we can run. Let's go ahead. We have these to burn, so we might as well use them. And quite opposite of actually burn, but we have these to burn in theory. So we might as well have we might as well try to put out, because you get scored based on certain stuff. So having your guys having some work put into it is generally a good thing. But we've already saved more than enough people, and this level is basically complete at this point. Aye, I should have checked. I'm a big old goof. But yeah, oh yeah, there we go. But yeah, dude, like this game, love this game, man. Like, oh, but what I was saying about the guy that used to speedrun, yeah, his final time was like 18 minutes or something. And like you can get pretty good at this game as far as like how quick you are. I mean, if you memorize like all the locations of people and stuff, like yeah, it goes pretty quick. Like they give you tons of time. Like that, you know, they gave me 5 minutes to complete that, but like we only use like 3, you know what I mean? Also the scoring in this regard, and this is a really blah point, is that it's basically random. So like, so certain things, if we acquire or do, it's randomly, it's just like, so like, oh, my key card, thank you, this is very important. It's like, he's happy, like, you know, he said it's very important. Like, there's different things that they can do that yeah, that'll give you different points. But it's random. Like, no matter what you do, sometimes they'll be extremely happy, give you 100 points, or they'll just be not, you know, not all that happy, and just like you'll lose points. So the scoring in this game, outside of the like the time bonus, the you know, the fire percentage bonus, like it's basically broken. See, 10 points. But the thing is, and I tested it, you know, just out of curiosity. I went and did the what is it? Not that. I went and did the snapshot thing. So like, if we were to go back, and he give it to me again. No, he said 10. I did this before, and I think it's before they walk out. So the past two were 10s, right? But I have a feeling it's gonna be different this time. Maybe not. No, I did this the other day. Yeah, see? There you go. See, it's literally just random. It's RNG based. So points in this game aren't as meaningful as you'd think. Like, sometimes you'll just rack up a ton of points, and you really need to rack up points because you level up and it gives you more health. But like, it's like, yeah, the item points are just like kind of broken. Like, they aren't all that important because of random RNG stinks, is what I'm trying to say. That's one criticism I would have about this game, is like, because at first, like, I tried a couple of different things. I tried to complete the level without taking any damage, you know, acquiring the items, and it was still just like, oh, you know, you get nothing, and it's just like, oh, okay. And then, you know, you try to do the level and you take all kinds of damage, and it's just like, oh yeah, here's 100 points for free, basically. And it's like, oh, come on with that. But yeah, that's one criticism I have about this game, like right from the start. But okay, people, let's save some lives. Yeah, we got it. Pygmalion Productions. Target floor 13 and 14 are on fire. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. Pygmalion Productions, a mannequin and fabrics manufacturer, is on fire. President Matthews and some employees are still trapped inside. Under these circumstances, you have only 10 minutes to complete this mission. Rescue at least 6 people, and get out. Because of the chemical nature of this company, be sure to plan ahead for unusual fires. This company has many chemicals. These chemicals may explode, causing toxic gases. Be careful. If there is a door you can't open, the axe will be very helpful. Alright. Usually they're pretty good about telling you basically what you need going into the level. Sometimes they don't, like later on. Like, you really just gotta know the level. Otherwise, like, you might go in with the wrong stuff. And if you go in with the wrong stuff, then you have to find one of your teammates, and they'll usually have the item you need. Let's see, this is gonna be floor 13A1. We have some office spaces. Most likely, IRL, you're going to have some circumstances where a lot of people bunker down if they aren't able to get out. Generally, if it's, you know, fire-rated doors, you know, which is what most things would be equipped with nowadays, I would say, unless it's like an old office space. Granted, you know, 1994, you know, you're only going to have so much. And I was going to say, back in the Bradshaw steel mill, there's a couple of problems that you could come across. It could have been a gas leak, where you know, they were trying to repair something and they ignited something. Granted, you know, if there's also a gas leak within the actual production area, I mean, that's going to be real easy. Like, you've already got all the ingredients you need for something to go wrong there. It could also be, you know, metallic dusts. Here a few years back, there was an instance where in aluminums, like they were manufacturing parts, I think, utilizing aluminum, and they had so much aluminum dust accumulation, and they said that it, you know, certain people had said it was like, you know, a good inch or so of accumulation in places, you know, along supports, things like that. But there was a problem there, and it basically just exploded their whole basically like their whole duct and everything, just because from where they were, working, it ignited some of the dust, and as a result, any of the dust that was lying, supports, things like that, like it all just kind of, it was all disturbed. You've got all that stuff in the air, just, what's gonna happen. Different metallic dusts, like iron dust, even like coals, things like that. Like if you get a fine enough accumulation of that, it's a bad thing. You don't want that. Like straight up. Because I mean, if you've ever heard of like what's it called? Like thermite, explosive stuff like that. Like it's similar. Like straight up, you basically have, this potentially explosive reaction just waiting to happen. If you don't clean that stuff up, man. They actually didn't. Sorry, I'm kind of going on I was going to actually put in the description, like, this is basically my excuse for talking stuff, talking OSHA and, safety board stuff. But, like, no, they didn't actually update, they didn't actually have a publication on, like, metallic dusts and stuff as far as, the potential consequences of that until, like, 2011, I think. I think it was like 2011 is when OSHA came out with an actual publication on it, as a result of the Chemical Safety Board having a finding from, where was that, Tennessee? I think there was a similar iron dust. It was iron dust situation back in 2009, I think, that the Chemical Safety Board did an investigation on. But yeah, I think in 2011, OSHA finally came out with a publication regulating, iron dust, or just metallic dust accumulation in general. OSHA man, take me. Hey Mitchell, what you up to, man? Hey. Yeah, I was wondering when, I was curious if you were going to be showing up. Yeah, this game... Dude, this game is like a childhood favorite of mine. Like, dude, SNES, like, dude, I remember me and my dad used to rent this game all the time. But also, this gives me an excuse to ramble on about about stuff relevant to my job. Which is really, and I was reflecting on it, just like, who would have thought, like, me just innocently playing this game as a kid would then result in me having knowledge about some of what could be the cause of some of this. It's just funny, man. Hey, you were sitting and watching? Hey, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you're welcome to stay however long. I know your internet there is a little compromised, but yeah, work away from work. Yeah, man. I told you earlier, I actually went and finally, well, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do it or not, but I ended up doing it anyway. I actually did end up getting my, vacation. Yeah, right. But no, I actually ended up completing my IR2 certification through Retta. So I'm just like, yeah, another thing to add to my bucket list there, I suppose. But yeah, like, yeah. And I also decided to wear my Retta shirt as a, just for the occasion. Not only because we're talking about random OSHA junk, but I thought it would be fitting. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to join, man. But no, the next location that we're hitting here is Pygmalion Productions. They work with fabrics and things along those such. So you're going to end up with a lot of different chemical fires and things associated with that. It's surprising. So there's a lot, and I won't get into it too much because, like, but like, there's a lot of different types of fabrics and stuff that you just don't, or you can't wear going into certain places, like where I work. Because, like, there's times where it's like, yeah, if something were to happen, like, certain clothes don't exactly, like, catch on fire so much as they basically just melt. It's really crazy, but like, and that's kind of what they were talking about. It's like, be aware of sort of strange fires and stuff going into this. But dude, this game's great. Like, you have your blueprint levels here. You can check out the different floors of the buildings, like to know sort of like what's going on. Like B1, you know, you have some offices, you have a hallway, like straight. Dude, I love this game. So the workshop, that's probably where a lot of your chemicals or fires are going to be. Is going to probably be in the workshop. That's where they're operating from, right? So like, there's so much cool stuff I love about this game, man. Like, it's such a obscure title. Executive Lounge. There's probably, yeah. But like, dude, yeah, this game's great, man. But yeah, so you can also position your fire truck where you think it's going to be most relevant. Since we know that the workshop is sort of towards the back of the building, we're probably going to want to angle them from this side so that they'll have a better access to hitting that particular region. Since a lot of your other, you know, sort of more front face of the building there, that's going to be some office spaces, as well as the very back of the building. That's going to be some more office spaces. So we'll put it there. Oh, one thing I was saying earlier. So the translation in this game, I don't know. So I haven't looked it up, but I have a feeling there's a couple different things that they could have happened. So either they were kind of given the freedom to do whatever they wanted to with the translation, or they were given very little direction in the translation. But the translation and the story are basically busted in this game, and I absolutely love it. Like, it's basically a joke of a story, because I think either they didn't have enough direction for the translation, they didn't know what to do with it, or they were just given freedom to just kind of like mess around, do whatever they wanted. And I love it. So like, if we switch, like if we go to we go back to the map, it's like, put the castle together and push the button, and then you'll be able to reach it. I wish I could tell you more, but I have no clue what I'm talking about. So, I have a feeling it's probably something that was lost in translation, but they weren't given direction as to how to fix it. So you end up with bangers like this, where it's basically the translation team. Yeah, it's basically the translation team just like railing on the original game just because they have no clue what's going on, like straight up. Dude, I love the broken translation of this game though. It's great. I mean, usually it's not even that bad. Like, a lot of it, like the important stuff's at least translated well, but like the story elements make no sense half the time, and it's wonderful. So we have the truck set up. We'll take what equipment we need. We know for a fact that there's chemical fires involved, so we're going to get one of these sweet little jimmies there. We know we'll probably need, well, you don't really know, but I know just because I've played this too much. We'll need the axe, and that's really all we need for this one. We don't need plastic explosives. We really don't need those. Pole, we don't need, actually that could come in handy, but we don't need it. Oh yeah, the sign off, man. It's all good, dude. Yeah, it's all good. Well, yeah, thanks for jumping by. Like, yeah, even if it is basically just a lesson in chemical safety. Like, but yeah, thanks for coming by, man. I hope to hear from you again here soon. Oh yeah, but I think we're just about ready to start, so we'll go ahead and equip our junk here, and we're good to go. All right, now we want to go upstairs first, because there's a bunch of office spaces in the upstairs portion as well. Oh yeah, I can already hear fires going, or people getting caught up in flames. Chemicals. Hey, here's a person. What we got? I'll take the vase. If we have to, we can drop it. I don't really care about points too much. Yeah, so she wants us to... Oh yeah, this is the executive thing. We need to pump some water into this to cool it down. We'll do that now. Boom. This guy though is injured. We need to find a medical kit. You'd think that we could call up somebody to have them bring one or something, but alas, not the case. Alright, let's see. Okay, you're resupplied. You need anything else? So he's got an electrical, extinguisher there. We don't really need that. Alright, not locked. Alright, we need to put these out. Got a guy, suspended over a thing of glass. Not exactly ideal. Keep your eyes open. People can look a lot like mannequins. Are you sure about that? I'm sure they don't, but like, you know, whatever. So this guy, I think you can save him if you have a rope, but you don't really need a rope. I think you take a small hit to points, but what we can do... Let me de-equip this. I think you take a small hit to your points, but we can just kick him out of the way. There we go. Sorry, dude. I'm trying to save your life here. Yeah, Lucy has a first aid kit, which we'll need to save the other guy, because he's injured and is unable to run out of this place. Alright, but we fortunately know where Lucy's at. We just gotta maneuver our way around. Alright, we need to get some heavy firepower out here. Alright, here we go, perfect. Excuse me. In theory, we would want to use the rope here so we could get across without falling, but if you time it right, there we go. If you time it right, you can just parkour it and you're fine. You'll love to see it. We'll just manually put this out. Oh, don't walk into the fire. The AI is self-sabotaging sometimes. Like, straight up, the AI just, like, wants to fall into the fire. It's just like, bruh. Could you maybe not do that? It makes my job a lot harder as a firefighter. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you can jump over those, but it's risky because, yeah. If I recall, I think the chemical fires do a lot more damage to your person than your normal stuff. So, like, eesh, you got a lot of fires here. We're gonna need the... let's speed this up. We need some firepower around here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, much better. Navigate through here very carefully. Oh, garbage. That's why you always check your rooms first. Need to keep remembering to check the room. Alright, yeah, we're good. Put it out, put them out. Oh, I forgot there's a lady upstairs that I missed. I'm gonna have to go save the other guy anyway, so it's okay. We'll get her soon. And most of the fire in that section's already out, so I don't have to worry about that too much, I don't think. Okay, we got a lot of fire in that room. Alright, now we're good. Here we go. Now we don't need it yet. As far as I'm aware, there's nobody in here. That's a mannequin. Looks very much like a dude that's just passed out on the ground, but you know, whatever. Yeah, there's nobody here. Oh, what's her name? Oh, I need to save her. She's like right here. Yeah, here we go. Oof, okay. Alright. We need to check the back offices here, because I know that there's the lady back here. Oh! Okay, no, we're good. Ah, garbage. Aye. Get up, dude. You have a fire to fight. Alright, now we're good. Alright. Get some firepower out here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we gotta bust through, because, garbage. It spreads quick, dude. Like, straight up. Alright, we need to bust this. Hey, there you are. Hey. Yeah, husband's okay. Your husband's okay. He told us that you would have a med kit. Yeah, it's weighing us down. We don't really need the chemical fire one anymore. We'll get rid of that. Alright, we're good. Go ahead. Create a little safety net here as we run, because we don't want to burn ourselves, unfortunately. And unnecessarily. Alright, let's just put this out. There we go. Ah, garbage. It re-popped as soon as I tried to go. Now we're good. Alright, come on. There we go. Man, it's spreading real quick. I'll take the long route. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, I think we're pretty good here. We can walk across this. Yeah, there we go. garbage. So much fire already. Alright, here we go, here we go. Come on. Ah, garbage. Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad. Oh, okay, get out of there. Alright, now we're good, we're good. Alright. Yeah, the less damage you can take, the better. Yeah, we have people to save, dude. We're gonna need to create a way that we can get back out of this place, because right now, this is gonna spread real quick. And that's gonna create our, that's gonna create a problem with our, eventual egress out of this place. Yeah, we gotta have a way out of here. There we go, perfect. Alright, let's run. We have a med kit now, we can go ahead and save this guy. Yeah, you're safe, dude. Yeah, we got you. Alright, alright. Watch out, I was gonna say the grass. The glass is weak, get a break, you don't want that. Go ahead and get resupplied, although I didn't really need to because I ditched the chemical one. But no, there's a lady back here. Ah, the fire is starting to spread again. Alright, now we're good. We're a little path here. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, jeez. Alright, yeah, this is starting to spread too much. Yeah, I should have caught this later, because right now, yeah, this is a problem. Ah, garbage, yeah, this is a big problem. Alright, we're good, we're good. Hopefully the lady's still okay. She's behind one of these mannequins, if I remember. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, dangerous. Walking onto the skylights. Yeah, I got you. You know, I never really questioned, but why are there skylights, like, inside of the building? Like, to the floors below? I mean, I'm not going to question it too much, but I just realized. Yeah, straight up, there's skylights in the floor. Alright. Fair enough. You know what? I'm not going to question it. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the other guy. Yeah, as I've saved my people, I'm good to go, dude. Good job. We'll take it from here. Nice. There is another stage clear. Yeah, so tonight we're probably going to beat this game. Also, I'm aware that there is a special code you can put in to unlock a secret level. I don't know how people found this out, but like it's probably like Nintendo Power or something. But I want to try. I've actually never played the secret level, and I really want to. I really want to play the secret level. So if we complete the actual game, like, you know, just beat the game, like I'll do the special level to finish this out, because like I haven't played the special level and I want to see what it is. Hey, 100 free points. Thank you, dude. Oh, the first aid kit. It's my life, bro. Hey, dude. Yeah, I was gonna say we'd better level up after that. It's rare to get like all the items with 100 point bonus, because like RNG be like. I was gonna say, people, you can use this passcode if you want to skip. Okay, everyone, we're going to welcome a new member. We'll try hard to make him learn. Hey, where's this new person? I don't know, I suppose he's supposed to be here. Hey-ah! I am Nikos, I'm here! Is that him? Yes, that's him. He's from video games. His name is Nikos. I'm the famous Nikos. Famous? Hardly. At least it won't be quiet around here yeah, for a while. Okay, people, we've got to save some lives. So, like, there's a few different there's a few different like categories of stages. Why don't we? I was gonna say that's the tricky one. That one's tricky. Let's go ahead. We'll do the Dino Park first, because that's like a weird level. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. Pardon, I had to get a drink of water. A fire broke out at the Dinosaur Museum. There are many visitors still trapped inside. Be careful, because many of the exhibits may not be working correctly. Fire is spreading rather slowly, so you should have 15 minutes to complete your rescue. Rescue 6 or more people to get out. You'll be working with Jay and Nikos on this one. The attractions in this park are automated. They will probably be operating, and they may prevent you from getting everywhere. I'll keep my eyes open and see if there's anything that can help. So, pretty much it's just A1. It's just the whole exhibit. Then you have the floor above. Map tour exhibit. And you also have the room above that, which you end up having the secondary exhibits as well as the dinosaur cruise exhibit. I remember vaguely there is a exhibit displays. I remember vaguely there's like a passcode I think you need in order to access the ride. And I'm trying to remember where I get that. Like, it's been a while since I've, like, done this full mission. If we don't do it, I don't think it's required. And even then, any of the stuff that we don't get, our teammates would, handle the rest, so. Plus, it's like, I think it's a water exhibit anyway, so. I think the people in there are safe. They're just, like, stuck. So, yeah, let's choose where we want our fire truck at. We're gonna probably, yeah, we're gonna want the back corner. I remember back corner's pretty rough. Each item has, yeah, we already know this, dude. All right, we good. I don't recall really needing a whole lot of anything for this level, really. I'll take CO2 bombs, and I think that's really about it. If we need anything else, we can probably get it from one of our companions in the mission, Nikos or Jay. I think we should be pretty solid. Welcome to the Dinosaur Museum! Thanks, dude. Get a little placard there. Alright. So this is a bit of an odd circumstance here. Can't really say I know a whole lot in terms of dinosaur museums. During this time period, the plants made their way above water level, filling the atmosphere with oxygen. It's pretty crazy, right? But yeah, there's not a whole lot. I mean, it's probably, in theory, it's probably like, I don't know. I would imagine something like this would probably be electrical based, but I don't know, it is what it is. Okay, so this guy can restock us, so pretty much we can just, like, CO2 bomb. During this era, fish with highly developed gills and fins made their appearance. Soon the fish with the lungs will make their what with the lungs and such. Like, okay, dude, thanks. Sure is a big help to me, trying to fight these fires. Go ahead and... Let's just go ahead and try to clear out a lot of our opening here. Nature began to weed out the weak from the strong, and only the most able amphibians survived this climate. What with the climate and such. Keep your eyes open for ways to use the exhibits. That's what I'm doing, dude. Alright. Before we progress any further, we can go and get restocked real quick. This guy's got all kinds of great stuff for us. Here we go. Yeah, we good. Alright. Oh, but yeah, I keep distracting myself with, OSHA compliance, but, what do you call them? No, the person that speedran this game in like 18 minutes, I think is... What was his name? Warwiz 100, I think, was his name. Yeah, Warwiz 100 did speedruns of this game, and he's like one of the few people I actually know that like speedrun this game. I think there were only like a few people that really run this game, but like he has like the time to beat of like 18 minutes something, I think. Like it's pretty redonk. Like this dude was pulling some crazy moves. I remember watching it. Like, it was a few years back now, but like straight up, like that dude knew his stuff. The dinosaurs evolved and grew to immense sizes, shown here in one of the largest dinosaurs, the Brontosaurus. Huge. Well, with it being a dinosaur and such. Like, oh, okay, thanks. But yeah, WizWar100, I think, on YouTube. Check that dude out. That dude's pretty awesome. Like, yeah, highly recommend checking out his speedrun on this, because like it's pretty spot on. Like, oh, hello, dude. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. There we go. But yeah, like straight up, like the speedrun that he did of this game was like pretty amazing to watch. Like, it's just such like specific actions. No, that's not where I want to go. It's just such specific actions, and you have to be so accurate with the button presses to like pull. Ay, garbage! I forgot. This room's weird. Stamp rally. By visiting all 9 sites, you'll win a free admission to what do you call them? The dinosaur cruise. Oh, that's what it was. I need to visit all the things. I don't really need more equipment. I just need more equipment. The stamp sites, yeah, that's what it was. I remember there being something I needed to do to access the cruise. Well, if that's the case, we have plenty of time. Okay, we've been here. I haven't been here, but I've been here as of the moment I stepped up. If that counts. You know, whatever. Wait for that to reach over. I'm just kind of putting out the fires at this point. I really need to be... we have a ton of time for this stage, but there's one part of the stage that is really redonk. Okay, we've been here. Yeah, I think the time... Oh, lady! Lady! Alright, now we good. Their visors that's what... Okay, I remember there being a problem with, like, you taking damage. Okay, it's exposed wires. You know, which are actually... To be fair, that's fairly common, sadly enough. Like, of the places that I interact with, there's generally between 5 and 15 instances where you'll have just like damaged conduit, electrical boxes that aren't covered or otherwise maintained. Like, some of the wiring at these places, man, like, it's messed up. Like, straight up. Like, you gotta watch out for that kind of stuff, because that can mess you up if you're not careful. And again, you know, that's just if you have problems like that, you know, pre-existing problems like that. It's just like, if you were to have an instance where, you know, you have some fire and stuff going, it's like, what do you think that's just gonna make it way easier to just mess everything up. I saw an egg outside the display cases on the 3rd floor. I wonder why it wasn't in with the rest. Well, sounds like something I'm gonna have to deal with. Okay, we've been here. Okay, we've been here. There's one more. Is it cover? Oh, no, there it is. But is there another? I think I've been here though, haven't I? Yeah, I've been here. Which one have I not been to? There's another one somewhere. Is it under the fire, maybe? Might have to clear some fire to see it. But yeah, I'm not seeing it right now. Jeez, so much fire. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and do one engine real quick. See if we can see anything different here. Yeah, so there's 9 of these, I think is what they said, right? So, nothing there. Garbage, where's the last one? Ooh, there it is. Okay, we've been here. Way to go, you've made it all 9 stations. Here, have one of these free rides or whatever, you creep. Alright, well thanks. Save the people here. We can go ahead. We need to go to the 3rd floor. I think that's down. We want to go up. Here we go. Yeah, let's see what we got going on. So there's an egg that's outside of the case. We need to find that. I mean, it's optional. You know, it's an optional item. But if we can do completionist, then that'd be neat. Not saying that I'm really going for a completionist run by any means. I'm going for a I'm gonna have fun today run, but no, if we can find the extra stuff, I mean, that'd be one extra little bit of things that we could do. It would be so third floor. Oh, I think what it is, we need to, I hate this mission. This is like a side little venture here, but I hate it. This one is so jank. Like, you've got to make it to where this guy can grab the panels without hitting fire as he's like going out. But the problem is the fire can literally spawn as he's walking up or walking away. So like straight up, you could end up just having him just literally just die like right from the start, because like he just walks into a space that then fire generates from. It's so annoying. Like straight up actually super annoying. Oh, see what I mean? Stop! It's messed up. Okay, alright, dude. Here, make it. Okay, yeah, keep going. Yeah, do your thing. Here, here, go. Yeah, just like straight up, the fire just spawn as he's walking, and it's like, bruh, messed up. No, you don't. Oh. No! Garbage! See what I mean? It's so annoying with the fire, man. It's like, yeah, it's like gonna be clear, and then it all of a sudden just be like, no longer clear. And it's like, oh, cool. Thanks a lot. Oh, that and the bottom of the screen is actually the most annoying, because you can't know where he's coming from until like the last second. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, man. No, you don't. Okay, woo. All right, if I have to use a CO2, I will, but I would like to save my CO2s for getting back out, because there's probably going to be several fires that are going to be a problem as we make our way back out of the hallway. I tried to clear out. Oh, it's up here. I tried to clear out as many of the fires as I could heading into it, because I knew that was going to be a problem. I know, keep going. I am. You need to keep going. The reason they give you 15 minutes for this mission is literally for this. Like, you could complete this level way quicker if you just didn't do this. Like, probably, honestly, if you're going for, like, the most amount of points, the time saved bonus that you get would actually probably be better than the bonus you get from this, honestly. Like, I don't get it. I don't really get this part. It's messed up. I hate it. It's like, dude, just okay, you're good. Like, just go. All right, you're gonna go this way. Okay, you're going this way. Here, I'll no, you don't fire. Go away. Okay, dude. No, you. I'm glad they at least made it to where this guy doesn't die. Like, this guy can't die, unlike some of the other people. Like, this dude's just actually indestructible. And I'm glad, because this part is... I hate this part, man. Like, if I had to, like, criticize any, like, gameplay element of this, like, it's definitely this level. This level is, like, the worst level in the game. Like, honestly. Stop going where I can't see you. Come on. See what I mean? Dude, I could just straight up be blasting it with water, and fire will still spawn and just destroy him. It's like, dude, I hate this level, man. They don't... Oh, sorry, dude. Man, and now... Dude, It's like all the other levels, I love all the other levels. The other levels in this game, just great. Like, dude, the design that went into these levels, just awesome. But like, then you get to this level, and it's just like, really? See what I mean? Dude, straight up, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you can be just destroying a spot with water, and a fire just pop up, and you have to start all over as far as his walk cycle. It's just like, come on, man. You waste so much time on this part. See? Straight. Oh, I hate this part, man. I hate it. Dude, this part is like, if you're trying to do like a point run of this or whatever, like, I doubt this part's really worth it. Like, it can't be worth it. Like, there's no way that part's even worth doing. Yeah, here we go. We're on the little cruise. Come on. Hey. Yeah, thanks. I'll never ride a boat again. Pessimistic way to look at it, but alright. I think, yeah, that's as far as we can go. Oh. I gotta jump back in the boat. Ha! Oh, garbage! Oh, no! I'm gonna have to... alright. You know what? Nah, forget the puzzle. Forget the puzzle thing. Forget it. Forget the puzzle thing. Nah, I'm not doing the puzzle thing again. I'll do the rest of it. But I'm skipping the puzzle, man. Straight up. I hate that. Yeah, I overjumped. Yeah, man. Oh, garbage. You hate to see it. I'm glad, yeah, let me look up that speedrunner, dude. I'm gonna be calling out the right name here. Yeah, I won't be calling out the right name. Because, like, dude, this guy needs some credit. Yeah, let me see real quick. Yeah, what we got? Yeah, WizWar100 Gaming. WizWar100 Gaming. Sped run this game in 18 minutes, 22 seconds. Jeez, man. Yeah, I forgot just how good it was. Yeah, dude, straight up subscribe to this guy. Like, this guy's great. He has 144 subscribers right now. You know, so... But yeah, dude, he speedruns, like, lots of different games. From what I'm aware. Yeah, he does a lot of different, like, game runs, stuff like that. But yeah, straight up, yeah, WizWar100 Gaming. Yeah, subscribe to that guy if you haven't. Like, that guy's good. Jeez, he has 887 videos? Man, dude, this guy's dedicated. Dude, yeah. Man, this guy's been in the game for a long time. Yeah, straight up. Well, yeah, man. Yeah, subscribe to this guy, man. This guy's great. But yeah, check him out. Yeah, WizWar100 Gaming. Like, yeah, that guy know what up. I'll grab this. I mean, don't really need anything else on this level, honestly. But yeah, straight up, yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, I know. The last speedrun, I think, I wasn't looking at the date specifically, but I think his last speedrun of this was like 2 years ago, I think. And I have a feeling it's pretty much unchallenged, if I had to guess. It's probably an unchallenged speedrun. Like, not many people really know about this game. Like, really? Oh, the darn fire again. Oh, goodness. Alright, here we go. There we go. Ah, garbage. Just 1 pixel away from dodging that one. Man. How we good? Alright. But yeah. Dude, yeah, like, I feel like pretty much any game, despite whether it's like a huge game that people know well, or just like a random game, like, I feel like every game has one person, like at least one person that can speedrun it. And then, like, not only does it have one person that can speedrun it, but you also have like the one other guy who randomly wants to try to challenge that speedrun, but like doesn't quite get it. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, it's like the one dude that has the speedrun, sets the speedrun. There's always one other person that attempts to like beat that speedrun. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, that just seems to be like the thing that I've noticed with any game. Like, the moment somebody posts a speedrun about it, like, there's a bunch, like, there's either one person or a bunch of other people that then feel like they have to stream, well, they're not, like, stream. I mean, streaming and speedrunning are almost synonymous words. I'm too tired for this, man. Yeah, but like, yeah, speedrunning and what do you call them? Yeah, speedrunning and streaming are basically 1-to-1 at this point, I would say. Ooh, you don't die on me.
Thank you.
Alright. Yeah, I know, there's some electrical wiring. It's gone a problem here. Give me that. But like, yeah, honestly though, I would have to like look further. But from what I've seen, like WizWar 100 is the only person that I'm aware of that actually attempted like speedrunning in this game. Like, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty neat. Yeah, it's pretty cute. There's one more. Did I miss this one? Yeah, there we go. All right. But yeah, I'm not doing the puzzle thing again. Forget that. Yeah, here we go. But yeah, like pretty much every game has a speed run. Like no matter how long it is, it's like, dude, some speed really. Pixel walked into that. Like dude, even certain games that are like, it's like 30 something hours. It's just like people just stay up and speed run for like that long. It's like, geez, man, like you gotta take a break at some point. Like I don't know. Like some people are just like way into speedrunning. It's like that's a genre of gaming I've not really either A had much exposure to or B had a willingness to attempt myself. Just because like I don't know, man. Like it just is too much for me, honestly. It's too much. Yeah, it's just far too much that one. Yeah, there might be some people trapped in the dinosaur ride. Very much aware. Yeah. Oh, that's the exit from the. Yeah. Might as well use these. I've got them. I'm trying to think. There was a loose thing near one of the display cases, if I recall, right? I mentioned that earlier. I think. It's the 3rd floor. This should be the 3rd floor. Oh. Maybe not. Hold up. No, that is. Yeah, this is the right floor, but I don't know which one they talking about in. Unless I've got a. Oh, I bet that's it. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Okay, there we go. God, yeah, you can just break these. I mean, you don't really need to, but you absolutely can. You absolutely should. But yeah. Okay. I just walk. Yeah, okay, I can just walk into it. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I shouldn't have even jumped to begin with. I'm the one that goofed up. Oh, hold up. I just got a message from, Sushi Neko. We streamed together the other night. Dude, he and I have been playing Legends of Arceus, however you want to pronounce it. That game's pretty solid. Like, now that I have a Switch, I ended up getting, oh yeah, time's still running. Yeah, time's still running, people are still getting injured. There's another person somewhere. Did I miss somebody? Hold up. Was he gonna make me save this guy? I can't remember if I have to do this or not. I don't think I have to, do I? Let me look for another person real quick. If I can't find another person, then I have to save that guy. Yeah, let me double back here real quick and see. It might be another person I missed. And I hope that's the case, because I really don't want to do that puzzle again, man. Like, dude, I hate that part. Yeah, I straight up hate that part, man. Ah, garbage. Messed up that. Run. Yeah, I've been here. It's gonna make me save that guy, but yeah. Because I'm not seeing any other people here. And this is back to the base floor here. Well, yeah, that's alright. But yeah, me and Sushi Neko, we've been playing some Legends of Arceus, and it's been pretty great. I've started to assemble my my team team of Bidoofs. Oh yeah, I've got a Barrel and a team of 5 Bidoofs. That's my party. That's my main cast right there. It's like pretty solid team, I'd have to say. Before I got the Switch, the last game that I had played, like the last Pokemon I had played was actually Emerald back in the day. Like that, like dude, I am so displaced from Pokemon. Like I am so displaced from Pokemon and knowing like what's going on. But like since I got a Switch, I ended up getting the Diamond, like the Diamond remake. What is it? Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, Brilliant Diamond. I ended up getting Brilliant Diamond, and that game's pretty solid too. Like it's classic enough to where like I'm familiar with like I think that's the generation, like the game like right after like Emerald. So like there's a lot of familiarity to it, even if it was like new as far as the way that it presented itself. And this guy though. There we go. Okay. Oh, garbage. I wasn't paying attention. Dude, dude, I hate this part of this level, man. I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. Where you going? Oh, no you don't. No you don't! Ah, oh, garbage. I didn't get it in time. Alright, don't you dare. Okay. Alright, now we're fine, we're fine. He's gonna walk out the side, so... No, get out of the way! You're gonna die! Oh! Oh! This dude! This dude just wants to just get burnt. Like, get out of here. Alright, now we're fine, we're fine. Ugh! Okay, we're fine. Alright, clear this, clear this. Where are you going, where are you going? Okay, you're going out that way, okay. Alright, you're good, you're good. Ugh! No, you don't, no, you don't, no, you don't. Ah, garbage! This guy though. Alright, you better not. Ooh, it wanted to. It tried. It absolutely tried to get me with it. Stop talking to me and just survive. No, dude, that's not how you do it. Go to the places I've cleared first. Like goodness, man. Come on, that. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're good. Let me double check something real quick. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, you don't. Oh, garbage, it's not gonna recharge because this darn guy's talking to me! Oh, garbage. Dude, I hate the puzzle part, man. Alright, you're coming this way. Stop talking to me and survive. Thank you. Okay. Now, which random angle? Oh. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Hurry, dude. I only have so much water. Alright, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, go, 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 go. Are you coming from the top? No, you're coming from the side. Okay. Perfect, perfect. Alright, alright. Alright, which side are you going out? Alright, you're going the side that I wasn't ready for. Alright, please. Okay. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. No, you don't. Garbage. Alright, now we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Here, hurry, dude, hurry. Hurry, there's gonna be fire. Alright, what side? You're going out the right. Yeah, go out the right, dude. There you go. Yes, yeah, come back in. No! It started as immediately as he walked up. Really? Come on, Ed. I know, we're fine, we're fine. He's gonna go out the left. Okay, he's gonna go out the left on all the next few. Really? Really? You go the path of most resistance? Ugh. Garbage, man. He literally went the furthest route to get out. It's like, come on, dude. Please, go out the left. I'm ready to save you left. Okay, there, finally. No, you don't. Oh. Okay, thanks. Alright. Go out the left, please. Thank you. Oh. Okay, yeah. No! Why would you walk? I cleared right there! Why would you deviate left? And you did it again! Alright, come on. Here, just make it, dude. Make it. Alright, there you go, okay. Yeah, you're good. Oh, garbage. I was not on the right alignment there. It's fine. We have plenty of time. They give us time because they knew this part was just... Ugh. Okay, now we're good. Go! Nice! Okay, yeah, we're finally done. Ugh! Get out of here. Alright, garbage. It's been so long now, the fire's spreading everywhere. This is back down. That's up. Not where I want to be. Alright, heading back down. Ugh! This mission's rough, man. Like... I mean, it's not even hard, it's just... Oh, that's a problem. I spent so long down or up top that now everything's on fire. Oops. Didn't realize dinosaur corpses were that flammable. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Goodness, man. Alright, but we got our 6. We're good. We're good to go. And we got the artifact, and we... Yeah, I know. Nature. Oh, there was a person here all the time? How did I miss her earlier? I thought I grabbed her. Well, we didn't even need to do the puzzle thing. I'm a goof. I'm a ding-dang goof. Jeez, I really should have cleared this out earlier. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a big problem. Oh, I did save. I forgot I saved. I saved all of these. Now's the time to use them. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna get our way out of here. While we're at it, we're also gonna put out a lot of these fires and get ourselves a nice little bonus. Some bonus meme situation here. Alright. Dude, get out of the fire! Dude! Get out of the fire, dude! Ow! Okay, we need to, like... We might as well just, like, fire away here, because, like... Jeez, yeah, I forgot I positioned the truck in the other spot. Ugh! Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, yeah, we good. Geez, so much fire. Now we're fine. Let's go ahead, we'll call it the last truck. I think I put out most of the fires near the beginning, so hopefully we won't have too much of a problem there. Yeah, just these hallways. Hallways are a bit trickety, these ones. There we go, perfect. Water exhibit, not where we want to be. Man, we're gonna barely have time within the 15 minutes at this rate. Goodness. Now we're good. Yeah, we outie. Might as well throw a couple of these. Clear out what little extra fire we can. 1 minute to spare. Not too bad. Good job, we'll take it from here. Nice. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Look at this lady. Oh, my fossil! It's your fossil? Threw it back. Alright, lady, I'm not gonna question it. That is your fossil. That is straight up your fossil. Like, I'm sorry I even said anything about it being nowhere even near your fossil. It's definitely your fossil. Like, it's your fossil, bro. Like, I believe you. Like, straight up. Like, if you're gonna give me 300 points, that's your fossil. Like, straight up. Alright, what do we got? McClone Mine. McGlone Mine. 1 floor, target floor. Let's get started with the briefing. There's been an accident at the McLoone mine. While digging, the miners found a pocket of deadly gas. The mine is filled up, and it's full of trapped people. You've got 10 minutes to rescue 7 or more people, and keep your eyes on your oxygen. Chris, you and Nikos will be going to assist. Any comments? Running uses oxygen faster than walking, so be careful. There are gas spouts scattered about. You may be able to close them off. Sure enough. So this is one part of this game where I have to say I question it a little bit. So you've got a cave with a unnamed deadly gas, and we're going to be utilizing plastic explosives within the cave. I question this. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I guess if you gotta blow up a mine to save some people that are in deadly gas, then that's just what you gotta do. So they force you to have this. You don't really need to put out fires. So, you know, is what it is, right? We'll have the axe equipped because we can put these things. We can put out some of the poison gas fumey bits by just collapsing the area around it. For this level, you really don't want to run too much because you need not only oxygen for yourself, but you have to give oxygen to some of these dudes to get them out safely. And you can see it there up at the top. We got 93 left, so it's pretty limited what we got going on here. Oh yeah, stuff can fall. Which is very bad for us because we can fall and take a lot of damage. We can run and jump though to navigate some of this. You could use, if you wanted to, you could use the pole to sort of scout ahead. But it uses, like, I feel like the pole is really not all that useful in this game, honestly. Like, because the thing is, usually there's an animation where the floor breaks and it kind of stops you. So unless you're just like not paying attention, then it's pretty easy to, yeah, watch for unstable passages. It's pretty easy to avoid a lot of the time. Yeah, because like it's an animation that stops you from moving. So it gives you like a moment of like, oh, I don't know about the do. I think we can actually blow this up. But again, I question putting plastic explosives. Oh, no. I forgot it. It's like, it's pretty obvious. I'll have to see once I find one of the walls that we can blow up. But from what I remember, he can restock you too. So it's not like you have very finite amounts of resources, but it's pretty finite. Yeah, I'll switch back to this so we can do the little vent holes here. Yeah, let's get restocked. You pretty much always want as much oxygen as you can get because otherwise it could be pretty bad. It could be a little rough, that one. And close that off. But hello. Ooh, garbage. Man. Like, a lot of these cave level ones, like, I'm far less familiar with. Now that I know where, because, like, these levels, like, these aren't exactly, like, my preferred levels. Like, dude, I love just, like, the levels where you put out the fires and stuff. Like, dude, those are my, like, preferred levels. These ones, maybe not as much. There we go. Again, I kind of question the whole blowing up stuff in a cave filled with deadly gas, but you know, whatever. You good, dude? Yeah. Oh, he actually took a lot more air than I thought he was. We should have time to get back to the guy though, since we know where he's at. Yeah. So let's do that real quick, because there's going to be several other people, I have a feeling, that are also going to require additional oxygen. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Nice. And there's a guy there. Yeah, we can blow this up. That's a pretty thin wall. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, since we're still pretty close to the guy, I'm okay with running. Yeah, he's behind. We don't want to blow him up though, dude. Get away, get away. All right, there you go. Perfect. All right, dude, you're safe. Passengers collapsed. I thought I was done for. We tried to stop Miss McClune, but she got into the mine. Find her and make sure she's safe. I think she's actually pretty close from what I remember. Yeah, she's like right here. Don't worry, Miss McClune. I'll save you.
Thank you.
Calm down. You'll be okay. Have some oxygen. Yeah, I'm gonna help the workers. Don't you worry. We're getting them to safety. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Don't you worry, Miss McClune. Yeah, oxygen supply's getting low. Good thing we got this guy here who doesn't... I mean, he's just the pack mule, I guess. Just carrying all of our stuff. All the stuff we'll need. Alright, let's see. Yeah, now we need to kind of conserve, because now we're going to be getting a little further away. And this guy here, he doesn't give you your stuff back. Didn't find anybody else down this way. Well, that's not going to stop me from going this way, because I've got a job to do. Blah. Alright, we're good, we're good. Fit! Dude, am I too... Nah, I can't be too chunky to fit in there, right? Man. Guess I'm too chunky to fit in there. Man, you can fit... I thought you could fit in there. I wonder if you could... that's probably it, right? You could probably do the little shimmy. Little shimmy shammy to get in there. Yeah, that's probably it. But there's a longer route that we can take this way, though. And if I remember, I mean, there's, I think, 2 people left that we can save. This is a tricky bit. You got the... There we go. Oof, there we go. I think there's a couple more, maybe. Yeah, here we go. Careful. I'm trying to think. I think there's 8, maybe, that you can save in here total. Yeah, I'll be fine. Here, let's get out of here. Found this watch. Please take it to safety. Bucket! Take the watch to safety. Miss McClune. Might be her watch. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps. Alright, well, for the sake of me just wanting to get this level done, so I can get to the next level, which is really cool, I am going to say that we are pretty good. Oh, I know, it's getting low, but there's a guy that'll help us. It's fine. It's fine, my dude. It's fine. Alright, we're good. We're good. Oh, with the wrong cavern. That's okay. It's all good. We got this. Okay, yeah, we're resupplied, ready to head on back to the entrance. Alright, we good, we good, we good. Come on. Come on. Blue. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else in here? I don't recall. I don't think so. I mean, we have some time. I guess I could do a final scan, maybe. Yeah, let's do a final scan real quick, because, I mean, we still have some time. I'm not necessarily aiming for score, so... Nah, I don't think. Well, if there is, our allies, they can... Oh, I did not mean to do that. But, you know, honestly, it's probably for the best because we are at the exit now. Good job. We'll take them from here. Alright, dude. Yeah, if you don't mind saving anybody I missed. This dude, look at this dude. Oh, my watch. Thank you. This is very important. 10 points. More health. I'll take it. Nice little level up. Oh, yeah. Nice. Jay won't be with us. He's in the hospital. That's a problem. Wait, Captain. That's not fair. I'm fine. Jay! Jay, you're hurt. I'm okay. I'm fine. Okay, you've got guts. And a great magazine. Dude, the translation, though. Translation spot on. Dude, it makes no sense what they're talking about half the time, man. It is great. Whitney Appliances. Gonna have some electronic manufacturing that we'll be dealing with. So, electrical fires all over the place. Yeah, let's get on start with this briefing. Fire broke out at the Whitney Appliance Factory. The factory is controlled by a series of security doors. Doors don't appear to be working properly, so you'll need to find out what happened in order to rescue the people. Fire is getting pretty bad, so you've got no more than 15 minutes. Rescue 8 or more people and get out. Once again, this is an appliance factory, so be prepared for some electrical fires. Chris and Nikos will be with you on this one. This is the second fire from this factory in a month. And I suspected that they were not running something quite to safety standards. You think? Alright, so this room here is very important. That's the auxiliary power room. We need that in order to access most of the rest of the facility. Cafeteria, we got employee area. This room here though, you wouldn't think, so you play this game, right? It's like, you play this game and it's like, you know, this is pretty standard, you know, put out fire, stuff like that. What if I told you there's a boss segment of this game? Like, you have to fight a boss in this game. What if I told you that? You'd be like, bruh, what are you talking about? But indeed, the Lords of Lordran and all that jazz. But no, straight up, there's a segment where you have to fight like a boss, basically. Like, for lack of a better way to put it, it's literally like it's the basically a boiler room boss battle that you have to do. It's like, what? Like, what kind of nonsense is that? Fight no mechanical bosses or whatever. Also, we have to save way too many people. Dude, this level actually, I will say, I think this level is honestly probably the hardest level in this game. Like, this level is pretty difficult. Like, this level's hard. Like, I'm just gonna put it out there. We do have the green door open now. Go ahead and, yeah, there's a scientist guy in here. Bruh, what'd you guys do? You have to activate the backup generator to open the boiler room. That's the plan, bro, because the boiler room's our problem. Alright, now we're good. That's a red door, can't do that. Pretty sure what we need to do. Or is this the yeah, this is the broken one. I don't want to be here. Because I'm pretty sure this one's broken too, right? Try to find out why this fire started. Nah, this is the right way. Okay, we're good. Run for it! Run! Alright, we're good. Yeah. There's a guy. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, save you. There isn't enough power to open more than one colored security door. Main power has gone out. Find the auxiliary power and generator and activate it. That's the plan, dude. Working on it. Now, let's go ahead. We're gonna want to save those for the final boss though, because that's gonna be pretty rough. We're gonna want to change this to red. Alright, we're good. Yeah. Okay, no, yeah, there's nobody in here. We won't really need to go back in that room, because there's gonna be other door controls that we can activate as we go here. We could have done that green one, but once we activate the auxiliary power, it won't really matter. So, I can't believe it. The boiler has gone totally haywire. Like some kind of demon or something, some fire-based demon. I don't even know what happened to it. It's like a fire demon from the demon world or whatever, fireness and whatnot. Just went all up in there and, ow. Goodness, I did not mean to step into that, but you know, things happen, I suppose. Alright, now we're good. Alright. It stinks that we already took damage though, because like legit, the final boss is like pretty redonk. It's like, so yeah, you've heard of you know, Old Donk City, right, or New Donk City, you know, implying there's an Old Donk City. But what if I told you there's like a Redonk City, like Redonkulous, but the city equivalent of that? Yeah, Redonk. Yeah, we're good with that. We're gonna need to switch to green, but there's green in this room. Save you. Alright, we're good. Yeah, there's a green panel in this room, so we can go ahead and do that. Nice. Got some electrical fires, which we could have expected would happen, given the, you know, the function of this place being a electronics manufacturing plant here. Get you guys out of the way. Make myself a nice little safe place here. Oh, come on. There we go. Then we'll switch. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, we good. Just need to create enough to where we can reach it, and we're good. Nice. Alright, yeah. So we'll get on in here. Oh, no, you don't. Ooh. I almost ran into that. So now it really doesn't matter what door color we have active, because now we have the auxiliary power going, so... Auxiliary power. Yeah, divert all power to the weapons system. Alright, so we gotta get on back down. Oh, yeah, there's a guy in here. Oh, jeez. Save him. No, you don't. Don't die on me. Okay, now we're good. Lost my wife's engagement ring. Please find it. Yeah, I will find it, dude. Don't you worry, my dude. Oh, okay, just you here. I don't really need any more equipment, no, actually. I do want to visit the other guy though, so I can, because I need to get restocked on CO2 before countering the boss of this level. Boiler room. Alright, you're resupplied. Go ahead and do the thing with the thing already. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the thing you just said. Alright, we're good. Go ahead and head on up. What we got? Run. Run. Alright, yeah, we good. I'm trying to think. There was a room I missed down here that has another person, because, yeah, I'm missing somebody. Oh, please tell me he's still alive. Live! Live, darn you! I tried to locate the cause of the fire, but I couldn't. There was an odd power surge in the boiler room. Get over there and investigate. Oh, I should have not used the CO2 on that. Because now I'm going to have less firepower going into the problematic phase. Alright, boss time. You ready for this? Okay, you need to lower the temperature of all 5 boiler tanks. Spray the blue squares on the front of each tank. The gauge on the tank will tell you how the temperature of the tank will tell you. Completely lower the temperature of each tank before the doors will open. Good luck. The problem is, you can do this, but if fire gets near the tanks, it will it'll heat them back up. So you'll have to like redo it. Dude, this level is... You wouldn't expect this game to have a boss fight, but like this is quite literally a boss fight. And an annoying one at that. Alright, garbage, I ran into my own CO2. Alright, let's go ahead. Because I seen... No, I want to wait until that fireball... Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, wait until the fireball that is going to hit the other ones that are already done, and then use this, and hopefully to put it out. Otherwise, you're going to just have to... Oh, garbage, I wasn't paying attention. Because you also have to watch for the lightning there. The electrical surge. Ah, garbage. Jeez. So much. Alright, come on. No, don't you dare. Garbage. Man, it's just, ugh. Alright, now we're good. Come on. Put it down. Down. Okay, so the other ones aren't going back up, so that's a plus. I think if you can keep them below for a certain amount of time, I think they're set. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, might as well burn this. Yeah, might as well burn that while we're at it. We'll toss one of you. Yeah, let's just might as well use what we've got before we finish out. Ooh, one of them. Oh, some of them are going back up. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I was gonna say, some, like, yeah, me replaying this, I know that I fainted once during that battle. So, like, yeah, I'm glad we were able to do it. I'm carrying it. Hey! Alright. I wasn't expecting that, but you know what? I'll take it. Carry another item? Oh, yeah. I have to tell you some bad news. Jay died this morning. He pushed too hard. Captain, I can't believe it. I know you're hurt, but don't let it affect your job. It's partly my fault, though. Jeff, what are you doing? You can't do anything about it. This is a war zone. Losses. Can't believe I'm saying this. This really in the script? Yeah, it is, Jeff. Look, Joe's doing what he can. Writing text for a story already done isn't really that easy. Ask Woody Allen. Jeff, just go on with your lines. Okay, okay, blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Jeff. Goodness. Okay, people, let's save some lives. Alright, so, we've got all sorts of places we can go now. I was gonna say, I think this is a reference, and yeah. Ooh, that was a bad one. Gotta say. Let's just get the cave one out. Let's get the Paris mine out of the way. Target floor. One floor. Paris mine. So this one's similar to what we dealt with before. There's really not much difference. This one's just bigger and more complex. There's been an accident at the Paris mine. Mine is filled with toxic gas from a natural gas pocket. Some of the gas has exploded, causing many collapses of the mine. Make your way through the rubble to rescue the trapped workers. Workers can only last 4 minutes in there. Rescue 6 or more workers and get out. You'll be working with Chris and Nikos and Jeff. The mine is very unstable. Very extra careful. Keep an eye on your oxygen. Your life depends on it. Yeah, what's with that line? I don't know. That's pretty much what you'd expect. Alright, time to go. For this one, we're gonna want the old X. And we've already identified this gas as a explosive substance, and yet we're going to be bringing those. Again, this game does have questionable decisions sometimes. You know, they still have to make it fun as a game, though. So, I mean, I get it, but, like... Yeah, I get it, but it is pretty questionable to be using some of these tools in these environs, if you will. But, you know, whatever. What do I know? I'm not no firefighter. I'm just a dude that works with... industrial refrigeration. Like, I'm just some refrigeration guy. Alright, here we go. Yeah, again, a little questionable that one, but you know, whatever. We'll play it off like that's normal. And maybe it is. You know, for all I know, maybe it is normal. And I'm just not giving this game credit, but like, pretty sure it's not normal, that one. Goodness. Alright, let's go ahead. If I remember, the dude that gives us the resupply, he's in like in a separate cave. Like, there's like a cutoff like bit that's kind of like extra cave. And he's there. But we're really going to want to find him because a lot of these people request oxygen, and we're already pretty short. So we're really gonna want to find him quick. Otherwise, we're gonna be in a bad spot. Yeah, it's running short. Yeah, be sure to watch for safe passages. I got you. Please don't need oxygen. Oh, okay, I thought I was... Okay, now he's good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I'm about to go out of my way a little bit to try to find him. Because, we're gonna be running out way too soon. That's the case. Yeah, if I remember, there's a separate... Like, there's a passageway that we have to go through. And that's where our restock guy, I think Jeff's in there. But we need to find Jeff. And pretty fast. We are getting very short. Oh, here he is. Okay, for some reason I thought he was in a separate passageway. Oh, okay, thank you, dude. Thank you. Thank you much, my man. My dude. Yeah, we can blast this. You. Alright, we got it. That down. Nice. Nice. Lots of collapsible walls here. Seeing there was a gas vent thing back there. Okay. Oh, he stole a lot of our air. Yeah, the problem also is, like, this one gives you very limited time to do stuff. Oh, there's Jeff. Alright, yeah, we don't need anything from Jeff. Yeah, this one gives you a very limited time to get where you need to go. Yeah, oxygen's running short. We know where the guy's at. Plus, this, yeah, I forgot Nikos. Yeah, he manages this side of the cavern. So, yeah, I forgot. He's also here, so... This will go pretty smooth then. Alright, save you. Save you. Nice. Alright. Watch out, dude. Oh, garbage. Sorry, I did not mean to blast you. I thought you were okay. Alright, well, now we can just take some time to finish out and get some of the air vents. Just like bust some of these. That'll give us some extra stuff too. And bust some of those on the way back out. Nice. Good, we don't need oxygen here, so that's a plus. Alright. There was a vent here. Oof, I'm sure on time. Yeah, I'm getting low on oxygen, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, we've saved the people that we need to save. And I think there's probably a lot more vents that I probably missed, but that's okay. We don't have to... Oh, hey, there's a guy. Hey, dude. Walls, yeah, aren't stable. Yeah, I got you. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to get on out. Getting short on time here. But we did manage to save an extra person, so that is a plus. Yeah, getting short on oxygen, that's fine. Alright, dude. We're done for the day. Nice. Alright, yet another stage clear. You'll love to see it. And no time bonus. Got some rescue points, some event points, so we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll go ahead and do the office here. The Gemini Towers. Target floor, 59th floor, and 60th floor. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. There's a fire at the famous Gemini Towers. Mr. Zach Meston, oil billionaire and suspected arms dealer, was holding a party in the East Tower. Many of the guests are still trapped in the building. Got 7 minutes before the building structures become unsafe. Rescue 9 or more guests and escape before the whole building goes up. Betty and Nikos will be with you on this one. Be careful, someone as powerful as Mr. Meston has lots of enemies. It's already suspicious enough that a fire started in such a modern and safe building. I'm getting stronger. Alright, Mr. Man. From what I remember, we're going to want to power wash this side of the building, if I remember correctly. Yeah, if I remember correctly. As far as what we'll need, you know, this level, I'm vague when it comes to this level, as far as what we need. I'll take the essentials. Most of the rest I can do kind of without. So we'll go with a pretty nice little modest setup here. So we need to find Mr. Billionaire guy. He's a big target item, so we need to try to save him pretty quick. Otherwise, it could be a problem. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. This level, there's a lot of, like, useless rooms. Like, rooms where there's, like, nobody and, like, really no purpose in going. You can waste... You have a very limited amount of time and a lot of, like, empty rooms to explore. So... And I'm not as familiar with this level. Like... Some of the later levels, like, I just haven't really done as much with. So... I might have to try that. I might actually have to do a retry on this level. There was a party going on upstairs. I don't know if they got out. Well, I would have to say no, considering I'm targeted to save 9 people today. But you know, whatever. Wow, this is a beautiful picture. Sure enough. Run out of silly urgent messages. So Chris told me to tell you to read Video Game Magazine. Alright, dude. Sounds good. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, let's run on up here. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember this part. Yeah, I remember this part. This part's pretty interesting. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and save some people. Need to use the elevator to get to the E tower on the 60th floor. Alright, dude. That's what I plan on doing. But not quite yet. Here soon. Oh, here's another guy. Thanks. Like the most normal dude out of the whole lot. Garbage, I didn't want to go through there. I'm wasting time. Because the switch buttons are so tiny. Dude, I'm still like having to like take time to get used to the switch. Like the switch controls are like just not ideal. Like I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's just because I haven't gotten used to using the switch yet, but like the switch controls are a little janky sometimes. Just like garbage. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it's not actually. It's like a balcony. You can just go right under it. I thought it was like actual wall bit. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't run up steps. You have to walk up steps. As one do. This guy here though, you know what I'm gonna do to this guy? Look at you, the telescope. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, you caught me. I started the fire. Yeah. Whatever, let's go. Yeah, that guy right there, he's the arson. Yeah, he's a big old goof and everybody hates him. But we'll save him nonetheless. You know? He's a person. A people person. And a person people. Like, you know. Despite him being an arson and everybody hating him in the face, you know, he's still a people. He's still a people person. People person do. Hey, what's that fire to? I don't know where that fire's originated from. Go ahead and we need a clear path. I think, yeah, our guy's right there, so yeah, we can go ahead and clear a path to him. Here we go. You've been resupplied. Need anything else? Nah, I'm good, dude. Man, he really has like all the things. Man, 4 more people. Dude, I'm getting real short on time already. Jeez. Alright. Save you. Yeah, I'm getting real short on time already. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we gotta book it. It's like so many people save stuff. Alright, we have our teammate. Garbage. I thought I could throw it over the thing for some reason. Ow. Hurt. There we go. Break that. Now we can toss it. There we go. I don't even think there's nobody back there, but that's okay. Save you. Alright, we're good. Yeah, thanks for the resupply. Nice. So we need to find that arms dealer guy, the billionaire, because he'll give us. He's worth like a bunch of points. Granted, IRL. Yeah, Mr. Meston is still hiding. Find him, or still. Yeah. Yeah, IRL, you wouldn't necessarily put the life of a billionaire over other people, but in this game, you just, you gotta get those points, bro. Yeah, this is, for-profit firefighting right here. So, you gotta do what you gotta do. For-profit firefighting. Hey, dude. I'm Mr. Meston. I think one of my enemies set this fire to make me look bad. No one can make me look bad. I'm Zach. Boy, I'd have written something better than that, Joe. Goodness, dude. Yeah, I love whatever they did with the plot line in this. Like, it just makes no sense. Part of the charm of the game, I guess, too, though, is just like... It's like... For, like, kind of, like, how, like, kind of serious it takes, like, the game itself, I guess, like, in a way. Like, just the dialogue being just derpy is just, like, great. Alright, elevator still works, so that's a plus. Alright, let's get in here and save some lives. Oh! I'm coming! Don't die on me! Oh no, it's one of my teammates. He just... oh, she just doesn't, really get the idea of standing in fire. I know, I've only got 2 minutes left. That could be a problem. Let's create a little safe haven here so we can reach her if we need to. Garbage. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, I'm burning. Right, there we go. Nice. And nobody in here. Ah, garbage. I hope I can find the other two in time. Otherwise, I'm going to be having to re-roll all this. Oh, yeah, here we go. Save you. My painting, please save it. It's on the wall between the two plants. I'll look, but I mean, not really priority at the moment, lady. Still got 1 life to save here. Yeah, I've still got people, bruh. Still got people. I don't got time for no painting. Let's say, is it one of those? That'd be convenient. That'd be too convenient. I know, I'm hurrying! Jeez! Dude, yeah, honestly, like, the music cues, like, when it's telling you that you're running out of time, like, that's legitimately stress-inducing. Like, or anxiety-inducing, rather. Ah, here we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Alright, now we can attempt to get out of this place. Yeah, we are pretty good now. Oof, we're not gonna have much time. Oh, I think I know. Honestly, I think I know which painting they're talking about too. Let me go up here. Is this the painting you're talking about, lady? Yes, it is. Nice. Give me you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Perfect. Alright, now we just book it. Book it. Get out of here. Go to work. We'll take it over from here. Alright. Love to see it. That was a pretty solid run. I mean, that was close. Kind of close on time, but like, that was a pretty solid run. My painting! Yeah, it's it's your life. You better believe it. Nice. No time bonus, but that's okay. It is what it is. Alright, we got people to save. Shylock Center. Target floor, 44th floor, 45th floor. R. I'm assuming that means roof. But, I'm not going to assume the floor's position. There's a fire at the Sherlock Center. The fire started on the 45th floor, spreading through the whole building. Mr. McNamara, the chairman of the board, some of his employees got trapped. Got 5 minutes to rescue 6 or more people. The building is rapidly becoming unstable. Watch for unsafe flooring. We're with Nikos and Jeff for this one. Being an office building, this center may have some electrical fires. The pole can be used to check the floor in front of you to see if it's stable. Again, not really critical to have though, unfortunately. I mean, for what it is, it's unfortunately not too critical. For this one, we'll keep it front face there. That's fine. 4 items to carry. Essentially electrical. It's an office environ, so we might have some doors that are stuck there. Let me grab you. I'll grab this. I think we're pretty solid. Alright, let's go. Let's roll. Alright. Put you first. Immediately some electrical fires. You'll love to see it. Yeah, this is another level where there's a lot of empty rooms, I think. Yeah, there's nobody here, yeah. Yeah, this is another one where there's a lot of empty rooms, so you can end up wasting a lot of time. Garbage. That's a problem. Ow. Okay, we'll take the long route around. I'd prefer to save my electrical if I have to use it. Yeah, because there's a lot of these where we don't necessarily need to use our resources too preemptively here. Alright, yeah, here we go. I'm live! Thank you. That's 2 right out the gate. That's good, because that's 2 within the first minute, so we're making pretty good timing. Oh, lady! Lady!
Thank you.
Thought I was a gunner. I mean, you were laying in fire. Ow. I'm in fire. Keep your eyes open for Mr. McNamara. Noted. Will do. Alright, we're good. Phone. There we go. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's the majority of this floor. Let's go one up. Yeah, we're gonna go one up. Here we go. Clear this hallway. There we go. Create a nice little safe place there for us. Any people here? Nah, nobody in here. Alright, we're good. Let's see. Yeah. People? Now we're good. Alright. Clear this room. Ow! Did not mean for that to happen. Alright, let's clear the hall, because we're gonna need an egress. Because we're gonna be pretty short on time by the time we get through. Oh. Hey dude, I'm here to save you. I left something in the meeting room. What'd you leave in the meeting room? Something. Alright. A little vague, well whatever. Oh dude, alright, guys in here. You okay, Nikos? Yeah, I'm fine. Just smashed by a piece of building. You know, whatever. Alright, so the meeting room. That would be the room that... Pretty sure, yeah, this is the meeting room. This guy lost something in the meeting room. He was very vague about what he lost, but we'll take a look around and see what we can find. Jeez, there's so much. There we go. Right, come on. Come on. Ooh. Person. I've come to rescue you. Thanks. Is the person the thing that you left in the meeting room? Did you leave something else more specific than person? Person, people, or place? Yeah, people with the thing. No, only 2 minutes left. Must not be the meeting room. I think I would have found something about it now. Yeah, that must not be the meeting room. I mean, it probably is, and I'm just goofing it up, but I think I would have grabbed it if I'd come across it. Alright, well, that's all the people. Let's go ahead and just clear. Yeah, we'll go ahead and clear. Got all the people out. Or at least the people that, the majority of the people. Yeah, we need to create a... Yeah, we need to get exit here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's get on out. Good job, we'll take it over from here. Sounds good to me, dude. Sounds good to me. Oh yeah, stage clear. Once more. Barely any points for that though. And yeah, there were really no events or anything in that one. That was just straightforward right there. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that was the last level. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that is the last one. Saved a lot of people. Oh yeah, I forgot it auto scrolls. While I'm at it, I'd like to complain about the designs of this game. Why'd I have to do all this work? All these other firefighters and I'm the only one standing around? I know it's good for the game drama and action and real. Yeah, let's try aim for some realism here. Wait a minute. No, I'm not done. In addition, what's with the dialogue in this game? People don't want to read. They want to play. It's like all the incessant... Those guys at Jalico don't know what they doing. Hey, we're running out of time. Okay, fine. Cut me off. Last thing, a special thanks to Michael Hart for the initial idea for this. And I was supposed to be the cat? Fire cat, huh? What a stupid idea. Dude, yeah, I love the, then the credits. Straight up. Yeah, directed by Ozone. Got Chris down there in the bottom. Who else we got? Got Jay. He had an accident. Programmed by a couple people. So cool, like, you take a game like this and, like, so few people worked on it, but, like, they actually did a really good job with, like, the crew that they had, you know what I mean? Got Betty here. You got the mission I absolutely hate. Got Nikos here. Go, Dorgan. Brad. And lots of people worked on this. Oh yeah. Got Jeff. Got sound. Seika-chan with a heart. Jeez. Watch out for the fire. Don't run into it. Captain. Special thanks to Panic Yuma. Bunch of other people. Oh yeah. Dude, that game was so great. But we still have the secret level. We still have the secret level. Let me pull up the code while the credits finish. It's like straight up, I want to do the secret level because I've never played the secret level. And I'm curious to see what we got. Yeah, lots of people. Oh, okay, wise guy, post me a picture. They don't say cheese. Oh yeah, it's the final thing. Yeah, dude, I remember this. I'm gonna screen cap that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna screen cap that on Switch. That's so cool. Yeah, dude, I remember that. Like, oh, it's so cool, dude. Dude, I love this game. I don't know why I love this game. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. I just really like it. Like, a lot of people don't even know about it. Secret level. Yeah, dude, straight up. Like, a lot of people don't even know about this game, but like, dude, I love this game. Like, so great. 3,156. I mean, not bad. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably spend time and like explore the levels more and get higher. But like, there's certain parts where it's just like, yeah, it's just kind of like, do I really want to do that? I guess I'm more of just like the kind of gamer that just like wants to play the game just to kind of have fun doing whatever, right? Like, okay, so if I got that correctly, then we can get back into the game. Password. It's all of the passwords are like massive, but like, so I'm assuming this was either, I mean, to find this level, it was probably like, well, like they were talking about with the game magazine thing. Like, you know, the old game magazines. I'm assuming at some point they published the code, and that's how people have it. I mean, the only other way I could really think is if somebody deconstructed the game, right, and just seen the codes. Yeah, that would indicate that there's another level, you know, that was missed, right? Something like that. All right, is that? Oh, that's hopefully correct. If this code's, hey, it is. Here we go. Okay, people, let's save some lives. A DM headquarters. Everyone to the briefing room. Let's get started with the briefing. First floor, basement 1 and basement 2. Alright. This time it will be different. It's important to stop the fire, but more importantly, get the people out. Protect the paperwork of the company. You have only 7 minutes to rescue 5 people. I'll be going in first. Okay. Sounds good to me, dude. Sounds like a plan to me, bro. Alright, so I'm actually gonna have to investigate. So our entrance is gonna be here on the A floor. A4, no data. No data. Oh, are they just gonna throw us in blind? They're straight up throwing us in blind with this one. So we've got first floor, second floor appears to be nothing but stairs. Odd. Okay. So we got a room of stairs. Then we're into the basement, which is considerably bigger. Man, yeah, they're really just throwing us in blind on this one. Straight up. Like... yeah, there's like no data on any of this. Alright, well. Alright, I'm just gonna approach from the front, I guess. I don't really know what the better thing would be. Choose 4 items to carry. Move to select. Okay. Let's just go. Starting into it, let's just go standard situation here. Yeah, let's just go pretty standard. I'll pull. I mean, we shouldn't need oxygen, I think. No. By the looks of it, I feel like there honestly could be all kinds of types. If it appears I don't need one, I can just drop it. Hey, I'll just take a full load out just to make sure I've got everything covered. Yeah, I don't want to mess it up. All right, come on. Clearing them out. All right, we're good. Oh, okay, so chemical fires. I knew that there was going to be some strange fire here. Like, yeah, either electrical or chemical. I wasn't sure which. I mean, it might be both by the time we're done, but... because I'm assuming bonus stage... bonus stage is probably going to throw, like, a little bit of everything at you, right? Like, if I had to guess. Like, it's probably going to require you to do, like, a little bit of... ooh, ah! Okay, so... ooh, okay, so there's no delay in the there's no animation delay on those. So we're gonna have to be... man, yeah, so they... so... yeah, they want you to use all of the stuff that you've come across in this game. Oh! Yeah, okay, so... this is one instance where having the stick would be really useful. Like... can you hear me? Find the documents to bring DM down. Oh, so we're trying to bring this group down. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'll take them out. What we gotta do? Ah, man. I'm gonna nearly die just by falling so much. Alright, well, if I have to reset, then I'll be sure to grab the stick, because... yeah, because that's going to be a huge problem if we have to deal with, like, problems like this. Oh! That was close. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to... yeah, let's just... we need to reset that one. Yeah, I was not equipped enough. Like, goodness. If they hadn't already, like, cemented the idea that, like... if they hadn't cemented the idea that... you could just, like, have a delay in animation, then it would be totally fine with the loadout we had. Like, straight up, like, we had a good setup too. But yeah, we're gonna have to have the stick for this one, I guess. Like, but I don't think we'll need the electric. I don't think we'll need electrical, because the only thing that we encountered into it so far is the chemical fire. So we'll take that if we have to. The captain is in there. So we'll run across him and he can give us some replacement stuff if we need it. Let's see. Go ahead and blast these. Yeah, let's just clear this so that we don't have to worry about it on the way back out. Otherwise, we'll be at the worrying about that on the way out. Okay, clear this. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We need to make sure our egress is pretty clear. There we go. Yeah, we do not want to mess with that if it's everything won't be a problem. All right, grab this since it's now an actual problem. Ah, perfect. Clear them out. There we go. You love to see it. Oh! Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, unless I'm just looking at it wrong, it looked like the panels where they fell changed. So is that something I'm going to have to worry about? If so, that's going to be an extra level of difficulty to this that I wasn't expecting. No, the rest of these look pretty similar. Maybe it's just the thing of... Oh, okay, it's just I didn't do that one last time is what it is. I did the same mistake. Garbage, I'm so used to the floor panels not being an issue. Yeah, I'm so used to them not being an issue because of, like... Yeah, having sort of a non-consequential romp, as it were. Alright, we're good. Okay. Okay. Oh, that just circles around. What am I doing? I'm wasting so much time. There's somebody burning down there too. How do I even get down there? They're gonna die before I can even reach them. That's a problem. There's another door. Please don't die. Ow. So I have a feeling we're going to need all 5 people if we're going to get out of this. I think she died. Yeah, this is already going rough. This is going rough. Yeah, she's definitely already dead. Man. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to need all 5 people if we're going to get out of this. Like, they're not going to make it easy on us. Aw, man. Yeah, she's already dead, so we are probably already messed up. Ooh. Man, there's another person down there that if I don't get down there fast enough. Oh. Hello. I think I know you guys. You guys are from, what do you call them? Different game. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's another one of the games that they made. Oh man, yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay. Ugh, okay. No, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, grab this. Full juice here. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Man, we're gonna be burning all of our stuff. Yeah, we need to try to find the captain. Oh, speaking of. Injured though. Captain, are you okay? Can't move, my legs hurt. Here, take this card. You'll need 2 of them. Huh? Alright, I'll take the card. No, we can probably refill. I haven't needed the axe. I'm going to take a risk and say, oh no. I don't know if we'll need I don't think we'll need the pole anymore. I feel like the pole was just for that section of floor panels. I feel like there's probably going to be some doors and things that we'll have to deal with. We'll probably want to keep the axe for now. Oh, man, is he not going to be able to refill us? Need anything else? Did he restock us? I hope he restocked us. Otherwise, we're going to be in a pretty bad spot here. If I check this. Okay, okay, he does refill us, so that's a plus. He does refill us, so that's good. Yeah, this level's gonna take us a couple of tries because I'm just not gonna know. I'm not gonna know enough about this level to be able to really do anything confidently. Geez, so many... Man. Yeah, I was gonna say that they better refill us. There's no way we could clear this if we had to rely on just what we have. Oh, hello. Oh! Okay. Okay. Was not expecting that. Let's hope CO2 kills you. Oh, it does. Oh, it did injure it. Oh. Okay, that's weird. Was it? Oh, geez, there's more. I wasn't oh. Okay, that does not hurt them. Does that hurt them? I don't know. They reacted to it. Jeez. I was not expecting this turn from this game, but you know, whatever. Oh, garbage, he's eating my face. Okay, okay. CO2 bombs are the way to go. Can you hear me? The system will be operational soon. You have 2 minutes, jeez. So this is like an evil corporation then, is all it is, basically. Might as well hurry. Maybe we can use the axe to break some stuff. I don't know. No. Oh, okay, we can actually use the axe on these guys. Ah, garbage. I'm gonna die though because I'm basically out of stuff at this point. Ugh. Okay. That's okay. This is gonna be a learning one because like already they've had us use more items than we've really needed to in the past, and now we have to deal with actual threats, like literally enemies. Was not anticipating this sort of a twist to this game, but you know. We'll deal with it. We're a firefighter. Goodness, goodness. Where am I going? Oh, but what is this monster? I don't know. You're the one working here with these creatures. Okay, 3 swings and they're dead. So that's not too bad. We can fight. We can fight. Man, but they barely give you any time, and you've got to save 5 people. Goodness, that's gonna be hard, man. That's gonna be hard. Like, straight up. Like, oh, could we bomb that wall, maybe? I bet we can maybe bomb that. Yeah, we can absolutely do some stuff with bombs, too. Man, they really... Yeah, I died. Man, that's gonna be hard, man. I'll give it, I think... Oh, they give me all kinds of chances, though. Jeez. They give me so many chances, probably because, like, they knew you were gonna need them. Like, straight up. Goodness. I was not expecting this to be the turn that this game took, though, as far as the special level. I just thought it was gonna be, like, just another level. So we'll definitely need the axe. We'll definitely need chemical fire, extinguisher. CO2 bombs. Might as well. We'll need bombs. We'll really need everything's the problem. Like, I feel like we'll actually need everything. That does just slow us down, though. The only thing that we could theoretically leave behind is the CO2. We'll leave the CO2 behind and then ditch the pole once we get through the panel part. That's the only other way I can really think that we could, like, change our setup. Good, then maybe we don't actually need to ditch the pole. Alright, so there's a lady in this room that dies, like, immediately if you don't save her. So we really need to get in here quick. Yeah, she's straight up already in the fire when you come into the room. Jeez, okay. Alright, it's chemical fire too, so that's a problem. Okay, come on, no, don't die on me. Don't die on me, lady.
Thank you.
Okay, whew. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Alright, alright. Goodness. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we got it, come on. I'm trying to think. I think there was one. Was there one person down here somewhere? No, they're in the other section there. That's what it was. Yeah, they're in the other bit. Yeah, we don't need to be here. Okay, because yeah, we gotta be quick. We gotta be quick on this level, man. Like, they really don't cut you any breaks here. Yeah, I'll bring the I'll find the documents and bring them down. I think there were less panels to worry about if we go top. Yeah. Yeah, there were less panels to have to worry about if we go top. Yep. So we'll go top. There we go. Because, yeah, if it loops anyway, then it doesn't matter. Oh, I bet. Oof. Garbage, I didn't want to do that. No, there's a small wall there. We probably don't need the pole now. So I'll ditch the pole, because if we find documents, that's going to take up a slot, I bet. Does it not? Ah, I thought for sure you could blow those up. Well, maybe we don't even need that then. Maybe we can just try to clear out as much as I can. I'm gonna have to burn garbage. Alright, come on. Alright, immunity time. Okay, oof. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Get back down here, get some more stuff from him. You okay, Captain? Alright. So we need 2 cards. Have 1. I'll keep the explosives for now. I don't think they might not be useful. Yeah. I'll restock. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Well, we'll do this. Let's go ahead, clear a little bit of a pathway here. We'll really need to have a passageway to get back to him, because we'll be restocking on the chemical stuff a lot in this one. Yeah, they do not give you much time to act here. But that looks like you really need to blow it up. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, it just looks like it. I guess not. Like, a bit misleading there. Alright, go ahead and switch out that. Really just need to create just a small window. There we go. Alright. Garbage, I didn't want to walk into you. Alright, for the most part, I think we can just avoid those to some degree. Garbage. You can't really do anything about their diagonal. Man, they're beating me up. Okay. Yeah, we need to just like avoid if we can. Because yeah, they have they have superior tactics to my axe swing. Okay, we're good. How had the spread. Alright, you know what? This is why we have fire trucks. Granted, it's in the basement, so it might... Nah, it's still mildly effective. I didn't even need to go down there. What am I thinking? No, the door that I need is by the captain. Yeah, that's where... I did it again. Man, this level, man. Alright. I don't think you can follow me through doors. That's our one saving grace here. Alright, okay. We're all set. Yeah, we're all set. Thank you, dude. I almost ran into them. Really? The switch controls, man. I'm struggling with the switch controls. Like, it's hard to push the buttons you need to push. Yeah, there's still so many people to save. Where are all these people at? My goodness. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. There you go. Run, run, run. Let's beat you first so we don't have to free. There we go. Another one's just gonna spawn though. That's okay, that's okay. We'll go through the security door. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Perfect. Perfect even. Let's clear this. Let's clear this so we can get that out of the way. Ah, it didn't clear very much. Okay. Oh. Yes, another person. Garbage, I need a key code. Or the card thing that he was talking about. That door's locked. Oh, jeez. All gas. Oh, oh, that looks bad. That's a different one. That's a different one. That's a different one. That's, oh, he's fast. I know that, geez, I know it'll be operational soon. This guy's messing me up. Ah, garbage. Alright, I've got explosives. I'm not afraid to use them. Ah, perfect. Get him. Get him. Garbage. Come on. Come on, get in it. Perfect. Okay. That had to do something. That had to do something. Come on. Area unsafe. Access denied. Okay. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ugh, garbage. I'm trying to... I don't think he can do his tongue thing if I'm below him. Ah, but he... Goodness. Oh, really? He despawned? Ah. Man. That's hard. That's actually hard, man. Ugh, dude, I'm getting too tired though. Like, I'm gonna have to call it there. It's getting late. Yeah, my time it's 11:12 right now. So like, goodness, man, that's hard, man. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that for the last level, but whatever goes, pretty much. I mean, the story itself is convoluted. Why shouldn't the bonus stage be a little convoluted? Oof. Let me switch on. I'll switch on over to webcam here. We can kind of wrap up. Thanks everybody for joining. Thanks Mitchell. When you get a chance to watch the VOD as well. Thanks for jumping in for a little bit. It's always great to hear from you. Now you're going to be going back into your service here soon. So I hope that goes well. You've been waiting a little bit. I'm hoping you hear good news from them soon. I know you want to get back to it as soon as possible. So hope they can pull that through for you, and you can get back to the daily grind, as it were. But till then, yeah, I'm glad you were able to show up. But yeah, thanks everybody else for checking in. Yeah, always, as always, gonna be doing this style of stuff every Friday. As far as like old nostalgia stuff, Nostalgia Kick Friday. So end of week nostalgia kick is what I'm calling it. But yeah, as far as next week, I haven't really thought honestly as to what game I want to do next week. I don't know. I might actually I might come up with like a list of a couple things and then post on the Reddit. Like suggest like ideas for like what maybe I can get into as far as end of week nostalgia kick. There's all kinds of games I would love to play, but I don't know. I want to have you get your guys feedback too. As far as what you guys might want to see, what you'd be interested in seeing. Yeah, we do have the Sunday stream coming up. Souls Like Sunday, so be sure to check that out. Gonna be starting out with some Mortal Shell. Dude, I love that game. Mortal Shell, solid pick. Like that game's great. Platinumed it. Dark Obsidian, oh yeah, that game. Oof. I usually don't put that much work into the game to get a platinum, but like I felt like that one was good enough to where I really wanted to, like straight up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then of course Wednesday, we're gonna keep going with Cat Quest, baby. Like Cat Quest, that was fun this past Wednesday. The VODs on YouTube, or the VODs here on Twitch. If you want to check it out, over on YouTube, it should be up there. For some reason, and actually, let me check just out of curiosity. So for some reason that, like, you know, I put it in YouTube, right? Edit it, right? So when you edit them, they have to like reprocess, you know, like the standard and the HD. But for some reason, it's taken like since Wednesday I uploaded it, and it's like it's still processing. It's like YouTube, bro. Like usually you only take like a couple of hours at most to process these things, but it's like, yeah, let me check that out. CoopCouchGaming on YouTube. Cause yeah, I'm curious, cause I want it to be like high quality. Advanced. No, it still hasn't processed. It's still just a garbage looking 360p. Like honestly, if it doesn't process, like I might just have to like delete that entry and then re-upload it to like to do it again, because like I don't know why that's taken so long. Like dude, straight up in the morning, if I see that it's still not working, like straight up I'm probably just gonna have to just re-upload it and try it again, because I mean, as much as I would like to say having 360p is probably enough, you know, in this day and age, not as much. 360p is like, that's pretty low. That's pretty low, that one. So if it's not done processing by in the morning, I'm just gonna have to take the listing down and try to re-upload. And it's like, oh, I don't want to do it, but oh, I might have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, goodness. But yeah, I hope everybody's able to join us this coming Sunday, and you know, the rest of the other streams too. But yeah, thanks everybody for jumping in. I am getting tired. It is bedtime. I shall see you all here soon. Bye-o, and have a great weekend. Bye-o.